Hi, I'm Scott Pantel, CEO of LSI, and today I am here with Susan Wood, CEO of VIDA, one of our presenting companies for our upcoming Emerging MedTech Summit. Susan, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Scott. It's a pleasure to be here.
We are so excited to have you on the program. We're excited about the event as a whole, and we're very excited about companies like yours. Please, let's get our audience current. Tell us about VIDA, what you guys are up to today. And
yeah, I'd love to. So I think one of the key things about VIDA, and especially over the past 18 months, we're a respiratory and intelligence company. And what we are incorporating is respiratory intelligence to modernize lung and respiratory care, taking clinical expertise and data science and empowering physicians with quantitative intelligence, visual intelligence, and workflow intelligence to integrate these AI and solutions into their normal clinical workflow.
Susan, tell us about your current fundraising situation. Are you raising capital, and what can we expect at the summit here in May 2021?
The last 18 months we consider to be the year of the lung, with a respiratory pandemic, with increased carbon emissions, with a vaping crisis, with wildfires. Your lungs are under attack. And as I mentioned, we've always been a respiratory intelligence company, but these issues are coming to the forefront now with much higher awareness and visibility. So I think what you'll be seeing from us is what the current clinical issues are with patients with lung disease, and our solution to solve them in the near and the longer term. Sorry.
No problem. Tell us about fundraising goals. What can you share with us? How much money will you guys be raising? What stage are you calling this financing? How much can you share with us?
So we are raising capital. The capital markets, certainly for companies in our and investor markets in our space, are very good right now. And we're raising capital to expand our solution and overall a corporate scale. Our raise will be in somewhere in the 15 million plus category. We're targeting both strategics and the investor pool.
So Susan, will you be attending the summit purely for fundraising, or will you also be open to discussions with strategic partners? Tell us a little bit about your goals along those lines.
Yeah, so I think there's a couple of different groups. The first is certainly in the life sciences and pharmaceutical area, where we are validating new pulmonary therapeutics for use in multiple disciplines, multiple lung diseases. I think the second is our provider networks that are looking to incorporate an overall intelligence solution throughout their provider network to increase the quality of care and reduce costs, and the healthcare IT and modality sector, which are looking overall to incorporate AI solutions into their next generation workflows.
All right. So I know that what attracted us to your company was the technology and the management team, to be quite frank with you. So tell us what has attracted you to our event? What are your expectations? What are you going to walk away with that makes you happy?
Yeah. So I think what attracted us. Well, thank you for first of all for being attracted to our team. But what attracted us to you is probably the same. We want to be around the group that's sort of harnessing all of these trailblazers within the industry and looking for areas to strategically invest in a very high growth market. And this is, I think, our opportunity to be around like-minded people, like-minded investors, like-minded CEOs.
That's terrific. Okay, so as you're aware, this event this year, with everything going on, it's going to be a hybrid event for us. We have a fairly even mix of folks attending both in person and digitally. Am I going to see you in person, or am I going to see you digitally?
Yeah, so right now the plan is to see me in person. We, with all of the appropriate precautions, I think which we need to continue to make sure that we are being very cautious when we see each other. But I am very much looking forward to seeing you in person.
We're looking forward to it as well. So this has been, Susan, this has been quite a year for all of us. And one of the questions I like to ask is the silver lining that came out of this year. It can be from a professional or a personal standpoint, or maybe both. But what's the silver lining for you and for VIDA?
Yeah, so on the professional side, I think that it is certainly, again, we've been a lung and respiratory intelligence company for over a decade, and we have harnessed all these data to incorporate into solving respiratory disease. With a respiratory pandemic, that has certainly increased the awareness of what VIDA does. So if that's a silver lining, then it's a silver lining. I do think regardless of a pandemic, respiratory disease is on the rise for multiple reasons, and it's going to be a continual public health crisis. On the personal side, I think that, I've spent a large part of my career on airplanes and traveling and going to trade shows. And I didn't expect to have this time when my whole family was together. I have two 20-year-old boys, and they've both been home. And I never thought we would have the family time together. So, and I think for just not traveling on so many airplanes, my sleep cycle is just much, I think, healthier. So all of those, I think, are probably the silver lining.
Well, that's great. And I can relate to the family. I have 16 and 18-year-old boys, and we've spent quite a bit of time together.
Nice quality time together. Yeah.
That's right. The challenges and the joys of having the kids at home. Well, we're so excited about having you at the event. Again, you're one of the companies that make this thing what it is, the great technology, the great management team, the ambitious goals. Really looking forward to seeing you in person. We've got everything prepped. We're trying to do things the right way, safe, and give people an option. Is there anything anything else that you'd like our audience to know as we wrap this up?
Yeah, well, one of the things that I would like to one of the things that VIDA did this year was we rebranded and we changed our overall look. It's one of the most visible things that you can see about the company in the last year, but it also is very meaningful, and it kind of leads into your big, bold mission, right? We rebranded to represent the big, bold mission that we're on. It's a bold look. It's a little bit edgy. We know that we're up against, all entrepreneurs are up against, many hurdles to get through. And we rebranded to represent who we are, the kind of people we are, and the kind of big goals that we'd like to solve.
Well, I love that. Go big and bold in 2021. That's one of my dear friends from industry, Lisa Carmel at Zymedica, recently did a blog post, and the subject was Go Big and Bold in 2021. And VIDA is certainly doing that. We look forward to seeing you in a few short months. And thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
All right. We'll see you soon, Susan. Take care.
Cheers. Bye-bye.